Hey guys, Anatoly here with another video here for you, breaking down the game between Epsilon and Fnatic, where Epsilon dropped their first game of the season, and there's going to be two important big factors which I wanted to point out in this video, which I will go ahead and do that. But first, let's just talk about the picks and bans really quick. We have Epsilon banning the Circadian Afro away from Fnatic, and in response, Fnatic is going to go ahead and ban the Giannis Capri. First pick in response was Athena, which was really solid. To answer, Fnatic picks up their Sun Wukong and Thor, and now this is where Epsilon kind of dictates where they want to run things with Thanatos. In the jungle, Adapting is really known for playing that counter matchup between Thanatos versus Thor. There's a few junglers that like that matchup, specifically Weaken, and Nuwa being picked also. So there's a lot of good global presence already on the table for Epsilon. In response, we have a very late game Freya, and we're going to go ahead and see in this game why this Freya pick was so good and why the Thanatos from Epsilon wasn't as good as it could have been due to the lack of pressure. Here in this clip, we're going to see the first and only real pressure that the Thanatos actually applies within this whole game. So we're going to see a rotation here from Epsilon, doing a good job of exploiting the early game Freya weakness and taking the purple buff away from her. In response to this though, Fnatic's going to be able to double see the Thanatos, catching the Athena in an awkward position after she landed from her ultimate, and trading a kill for the purple buff isn't a bad idea from Epsilon. So this was actually a win in their favor, but they couldn't make anything more out of this play. Here in this clip, we're going to see the Freya backing in the dual lane, and as a response, Epsilon is going to try to capitalize on this opportunity by rushing down the Gold Fury and positioning themselves, trying to catch anybody with an Athena taunt and follow-up. Unfortunately, not for them, not going to be able to get any picks. But in response to the Freya backing, they're still going to try the Gold Fury, with the minion Clay Golems being able to help assist tanking a little bit, which, as you can see, a reset there from the Rama onto the Golems. And we're going to go ahead and see how Fnatic contests this beautifully with the Bacchus Blink ulti, Freya ulti combination to be able to steal this Gold Fury and position themselves to clean up the rest of Epsilon in this team fight. Here in this clip, we're going to go ahead and see right away off the bat, if you look at the stats there, that Thanatos was not able to make an impact in the game whatsoever, doing actually 0 player damage and almost being 14 minutes into the game. And as a result, Fnatic has been controlling the pace of the game with this team fight at the 13-minute mark, getting a deicide for only 1 player and being able to control the rest of the game as a result. Fnatic yet again playing very aggressive, trying to control the pace of the game, being able to pick off the Osiris here, and more importantly, forcing the Athena ulti to disengage defensively here. It allows Fnatic to get this next Fire Giant without any sort of contest from a double ultimate combo of a Thanatos ultimate and Athena ultimate. Is the only way you can really contest this Fire Giant, and without that Athena ulti, we're going to see here that Epsilon just concedes this Fire Giant and tries to live to fight another day. Here we have another Epsilon member getting caught out of position around Fire Giant. This time it's going to be the Athena taking a lot of damage from the Freya, and we're going to see after the Freya does get Fire Giant buff just how much damage she actually does. And what Fnatic did this game, which was actually really solid to complement the Freya in the Hunter position, was putting Neith in the middle position. That way you don't have too much magical damage and the enemy team is not building around purely magical. They still have to worry about the physical defense as well. And we're going to go ahead and see just how much Freya actually does. I hope you guys learned something from this video. This is Fnatic's win against Epsilon, give them their first loss of the season in the fall split of the SPL. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you so much.